Sharp knife, absolutely important. 2 knives I've got, boning knife. So let's start by skinning it. Just simply put the knife under. See how tough it is? Tough bits of skin. Not really anything you can do with that, I don't think. Sometimes you can buy them clean, but that's not the purpose of this. This is to show you how to clean it and how easy it is. You don't have to boil, which is amazing because that process is really long. So it's not necessary. You just simply peel it all back. Now I'm taking this off first so I can expose the areas that we need to focus on. Pull this off. I am going to use the entire thing because it would make a really lovely stew. The bits that you don't use for the grill. So like I said before, this is the most tender part because it's coming from the neck. This is the middle section, so I'll cut a bit thinner for steaks, and this I will stew. Not to cut yourself. Also, it's important to note that this section is whiter than this section, which means it's more tender. Like I said before, this does the most work. So if that's doing the most work, it's going to be the toughest, right? That's why we'll stew it, that section. Sharp knife is absolutely essential doing this. Feel that. See how tough that is? Lick, lick. See? Feeling. I mean, we surely must be looking at these things. Interest rates are going to go up again. And this is an amazing steak. It eats like wagyu. It honestly does. You can peel it back. See how I'm doing that? Peeling that skin off. Peeling. It's tough, so don't sleep. Takes a bit of time. Just want to make sure we get the most out of it, because it's not huge, is it? Follow it all. One last little bit here. Right, so now you can see that this section here is going to come off, so I'm going to cut that straight off. This section here, I'm going to cut straight off to make that flat. This is the tongue, the tip. See, that's quite chewy. You can see you can feel it's tough. This section I'm going to cut off. This is going to make our steaks. This is extra white and that means it's more tender. This is getting a little whiter in here, which is nice for thinner steaks, which is the middle. And then we've got right here a tip, which I'm going to stew. And I'm going to stew this section as well. So for this, I've got a bigger steak carving slicing knife. Just makes it easier. Bigger surface area. Nice and sharp. Let's just go straight through there to make it Nice and even. See the white? See, you can see that's more white. So this end's whiter than the middle section. Let's clean that up a little bit. Get your little knife out if you need to. So I'll come back to this. This is the under section. I'll clean it up a little. Just a little clean. So let's work from this way. Sit it flat. Think about there is where it gets tough. I'll clean that up as well. So that's all our stewing over here. So I shouldn't be cutting on marble because it blunts my knife, but too late now. This will make a nice big steak, like I can square it off. I'm going to see, look at that. That is like wagyu. Tell me that's not like wagyu. And it eats like it too, I promise you. Here we go. So nice fat steaks. Get a few here. 1. I think I'll get about 3 because it's so marbly. It makes tender steaks up this neck end. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. Stunning. And this one will go a bit thinner because it's not as tender, but it's still lovely for the barbecue. I'm going to marinate these side. See, not as marbly as that. You know, it's still good. It's still pretty marbly. I'm going to marinate these ones, and these ones I can just leave plain if I like, or just squeeze the lemon juice is good. Let's put that to the side, our steaks, and then these are our thinner cut steaks, which are all good for barbecue. So let's put that to the side there, because now I would like to show you how you can still use our tip. What you can do is just cut it into pieces, ready to be stewed. Also, I give it a bit of a texture too. Why not? Tenderizes it more. That was a bit from the top end that can go in the stew as well. And then we just clean this baby up. And some of it's going to be waste, isn't it? But not the entire thing. Right. So there you have it.